Did you know? Dogs, our favorite four-legged friends, have a sense of time and miss their owners when they are gone. Intriguing, isn't it? Welcome to a world where we go beyond the wagging tails and playful barks to uncover the fascinating secrets of our canine companions. For thousands of years, dogs have walked alongside humans, sharing our homes, our lives, and yes, even our secrets. They've been hunters, guardians, and guides, but more importantly, they've been our friends, our confidants, our family. And what makes this bond so special? It's their unique abilities that make them more than just pets. From sniffing out danger to providing comfort in times of distress, dogs have proven time and again that they are not just man's best friend, but also our silent heroes. They perceive the world in a way that is vastly different from ours, a way that we are just beginning to understand. And this brings us to the heart of our discussion today. How do dogs learn? How do they think? What goes on in those furry heads when they look at us with those loving eyes? What makes them understand our emotions, often better than we do ourselves? Unraveling these questions is like embarking on an exciting journey, a journey that brings us closer to understanding our four-legged friends. It's a journey filled with surprising discoveries, heartwarming stories, and perhaps a few tail wags along the way. In the coming minutes, we will delve deep into the canine mind, exploring the fascinating ways in which dogs learn and think. We will look at the latest research, hear from experts, and perhaps even get a few tips on how to better communicate with our pooches. So, buckle up, dear friends. We are about to embark on a fascinating journey into the world of dogs, a journey that promises to change the way you look at your furry friend. Stay tuned to uncover the mystery of how our furry friends learn and think. Ever wondered how your dog learns to fetch the ball or sit when told? Well, it's all about the science of conditioning. Let's take a stroll down the pathways of your dog's learning process. It all begins with conditioning, a term you might remember from your high school psychology class. Conditioning, in its simplest terms, is the process of learning through association and consequence. There are two types of conditioning, classical and operant. Classical conditioning is all about association. It's the Pavlov's dog scenario. Remember that? When Pavlov rang a bell before feeding his dogs, they began to associate the sound of the bell with food. Over time, just the sound of the bell was enough to make the dog salivate even without the food. That's classical conditioning. Now let's move on to operant conditioning. This one is all about consequences. Operant conditioning encompasses 4 quadrants: positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, positive punishment, and negative punishment. Sounds complex? Let's break it down. Positive reinforcement is when a behavior is followed by a reward, encouraging the behavior to be repeated. For instance, when your dog sits on command and you give it a treat, that's positive reinforcement. Negative reinforcement is when a behavior is strengthened by the removal of something unpleasant. Think of it as taking an umbrella when it's raining. The unpleasant condition, rain, is removed and the behavior, carrying an umbrella, is reinforced. On the flip side, positive punishment is when a behavior is followed by something unpleasant, discouraging the behavior. If your dog jumps on the furniture and you scold it, that's positive punishment. Negative punishment, conversely, is when a behavior is followed by the removal of something pleasant. If your dog barks excessively and you remove its favorite toy, that's negative punishment. That's conditioning in a nutshell. It's a powerful tool in dog training, shaping behaviors and teaching our furry friends what's acceptable and what's not. So, next time you train your dog, remember the science behind it. But how do dogs think? Hang on, we're getting there. Before we unravel more canine mysteries, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn on the notifications to stay updated with our latest content. It's a small click for you, but a giant leap for us in delivering more insightful, exciting, and adorable dog content. We're all set to delve deeper into the captivating world of our furry friends. You wouldn't want to miss out on the amazing canine facts and stories we have lined up for you, would you? Our next segment will delve into the fascinating realm of how dogs think. We'll explore the intricate workings of their minds and reveal how they perceive the world around them. So, are you ready to cross the bridge into the canine world and understand your pet's thoughts better? Thank you for your support. Now let's dive back into our fascinating exploration of the canine mind. Dogs aren't just instinctive animals, they are capable of complex thought processes too. It's a common misconception that dogs function solely on instinct, but that's far from the truth. Dogs, like us, have emotional intelligence and problem-solving abilities. Let's dive into the world of canine cognition. In the past, scientists believed that animals were driven purely by instinct. However, recent studies have shown that our furry friends are capable of a lot more. Dogs can understand human emotions. They can sense when we're happy, sad, or even stressed. They respond to our feelings, often providing comfort when we're down. In addition to emotional intelligence, dogs have shown remarkable problem-solving abilities. They can figure out how to open doors, fetch items on command, and even navigate complex mazes. All of this requires a level of cognition that goes beyond basic instinct. Several scientific studies have delved into the cognitive abilities of dogs. One such study, conducted by the University of Vienna, found that dogs understand the concept of fairness. When two dogs performed the same task but only one was rewarded, the unrewarded dog quickly lost interest in the task. This study shows that dogs have a sense of fairness similar to that of a human toddler. Another study by the University of Portsmouth revealed that dogs are capable of understanding human expressions. They can differentiate between happy, sad, and angry faces, and adjust their behavior accordingly. Dogs' abilities to perceive and process the world around them are far more complex than we previously thought. They can learn, they can solve problems, and they can understand our emotions. This cognitive capacity, combined with their incredible loyalty, makes dogs truly unique. So dogs aren't just our loyal companions, they are thoughtful learners too. But there's more to these fascinating creatures, and we've only just scratched the surface.